Our television actor is sandwiched in between two other capable bachelors. All three, of course, are strictly on their own. And here they are. Good evening. Bachelor number one is working on a student health project and is planning on becoming a doctor of medicine. He plays the guitar, he enjoys golf, he enjoys sailing. His name is Don Peterson. Don, welcome to the show. One of Hollywood's busiest young actors, Bachelor number two sat tall in the saddle for many a television season in the Gunsmoke series. Now he's branching out into other realms, such as motion pictures, and he'll soon be co-starring with Glenn Ford in Walt Disney's Breaking Smith's Quarter Horse. And we know you'll enjoy meeting Roger Ewing. Welcome, Rog. Nice to see you. And holding down the number three position, Bachelor number three, is a teacher who has traveled for the State Department behind the Iron Curtain. He's an excellent pianist. He was born in Pensacola, Florida. We're happy to welcome Dick Caskey. Dick, welcome. Ready to go, three eligible bachelors all in a row. Now, to prevent our young lady from hearing the introductions of our three gentlemen, we've been keeping her isolated off stage in a soundproof room. Let's bring her on stage right now. She has quite a knowledge of bachelors both home and abroad since she's traveled in France for a study group for 6 weeks. She loves the theater, horseback riding, and water skiing. And also on her list of favorite activities, we'd like you to meet Lindsay Wagner. Lindsay, how are you? Nice to see you. Lindsay, we have three gentlemen standing by. Now, one of them is going to be your date, and it's up to you to decide which one you prefer. You understand how we play? Sure. Okay. Let's start with a hello then and see how they sound. Bachelor number one, would you please say good afternoon to Lindsay? Number one? Good afternoon, Lindsay. Thank you, number one. Number two?
Hello, Lindsay.
And number three?
Good afternoon, Lindsay.
All right, Lindsay, you have your questions all set?
Yes.
Then have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. And this is it. Gentlemen, good luck.
Number one, if you owned the whole world and everything in it, what would you give me to make me fall in love with you?
I'd give you the Taj Mahal, Lindsay, because that's a groovy place and it's on the other side of the ocean. And we have to take a trip all the way over there. And while on the trip, we could have a good time living with each other.
Okay, sounding good. Number two, what would you give me?
If I owned the whole world?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, I'd start off by giving you myself. And,
that's a yes, that's good enough. Number three?
Well, I was going to agree with him. I think lots of me would be pretty good.
Okay. Number two, when my mother puts on a miniskirt, she could pass for my sister. Now, if you came to pick me up and my mother answered the door, and the moment you saw her, it was love at first sight, how do you think you'd handle this situation?
With your mother?
Yeah.
Love with your mother? Like anybody else would. Is she in a miniskirt, too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's in a miniskirt. Oh, well,
You wouldn't handle it.
Oh, yes, I would, definitely. I mean, I think it'd be a gas.
Okay, how about you, number two? I mean,
That was
four,
number
three, excuse me.
Number three, if your sister came in a miniskirt and your
mother.
your mother came in a miniskirt, well, how old is your mother? What does your mother look
her
like?
sister, she said.
Oh, I'm asking for your sister?
No.
Who am I asking for?
No.
Number one, if right in the middle of our first date, I turned into a chicken, what would you do?
Oh. No. Would you be a fryer? No. How would you?
Thank you very much. I would appreciate it. Okay, number three, what is it about you that makes girls not able to keep their eyes off of you?
Oh, my good looks, my charm, my grace. What do you say, number two?
About you?
Yeah.
I would say, your eyes.
I would say it was your humility. Number one, if you could be anything in the sky, what would you want to be?
I'd be a cloud.
Why?
Well, in that way, because I could float around and just see the whole world underneath me. And it'd be a nice trip, I think, going from across the United States.
Okay, how about you, number two?
Anything in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Lucy in the sky.
Very
with
good.
Diamonds.
Very good. Number three.
Okay, I'd be the star that reflected in your eyes.
Oh, all
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's a guess.
Okay.
Okay, number three. Tell me, look at number two, and tell me what you think he's going to be when he grows up.
When I grow up.
Now, this is for number three. Number three is supposed to
Oh,
be
what are you going to do when you grow up? You're going to be, well, it's hard to say. I look at you and I can't tell. You look okay. He'll be okay.
He will be.
Yeah.
Well, what does number 2 think about number 3?
When he grows up?
Yeah.
If he grows up. I would say he'd probably be a clown in a circus.
Oh, wow. All right. Number 1, I'm really on a health kick. Plan the healthiest date you can think of for the 2 of us.
We'd go to the beach and eat wheat germ all over, and we'd chew it with sand because that would help with a little digestion. And we'd go run around.
All right, that's a signal, Lindsay. Now you have 60 seconds to make up your mind, a minute to think about it. So relax, and while Lindsay's deciding on her choice for a date, let's listen to this communication. Welcome back to the dating game, and Lindsay, you now must make a choice. The 3 gentlemen over there did their best to impress you, of course, but only one can be your date. Now, which one will it be? Will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Lindsay, which one gets the date?
Number 3.
Number 3, all right. Bachelor number 3. Okay. Is there any particular reason why you selected him, Lindsay?
He had a very good voice.
You liked his voice,
Yeah.
all right. Well, the whole thing is going to be coming around the corner here in a minute. But first, let's meet the other gentleman. You didn't select bachelor number 1. He's working on a student health project right now and hopes to become a doctor someday. He plays the guitar, he loves golf, sailing, and eating wheat germ at the beach. His name is Don Peterson. Don, come on and say hello to Lindsay, if you would. Don, thank you very much. You stand right in next to Lindsay there. Lindsay, you also didn't select bachelor number 2, who is one of the finest actors in Hollywood. He, for years, was on television's Gunsmoke. He's now going into the movies, and soon will be seen in Disney's new movie, Breaking Smith's Quarter Horse, with Glenn Ford. His name is Roger Ewing. Roger, come on and say hello, please, to Lindsay. Roger, very fine try. Thank you so much. Next time you drop around to pick up your date, gentlemen, you'll find she's fascinated with your Passport 360, the scent of adventure, men's cologne and aftershave. Passport 360 from Van Heusen, the first to last and last and last. Happy dates and many thanks for joining us. And good luck in the movie, Roger. Thank you. See you, Don. All right, Lindsay, are you ready? You're ready. I'd like to tell you something about the gentleman you're ready for. Bachelor number 3 is a teacher who traveled for the State Department behind the Iron Curtain, and I understand you traveled in Europe also. He's an excellent pianist, born in Pensacola, Florida, Dick Caskey. Dick, come on and say hello to Lindsay, if you would. Congratulations, Dick. Well, your date with Dick, Lindsay, will be a little like a snowball going downhill, because you'll, first of all, be having pre-dinner snacks in the exotic atmosphere of the Luau, an island paradise where you share a table for 2. Next, for dinner, one of the most famous restaurants not only in Los Angeles, but in America, because you'll be expected at Scandia on the Sunset Strip. And finally, your date snowballs into the musical maelstrom that is Whiskey A Go-Go, where the top groups play for an audience that can only be described as now. The Luau, Scandia, and Whiskey A Go-Go. Have a wonderful evening on the town, and thank you very, very much. Lindsay, thank you, dear. Good luck. Well, romantic problems never beset our dating game candidates who are well aware that love makes the world